Hi, I'm Usman, and in this video I'm going to give you a complete guide about the marketing strategy. So let's start the video. Having a great marketing strategy in place is key to the success of any business. Without a marketing strategy, you lack focus. And without focus, you will quite simply fail to reach any of the goals and objectives that you have set. Always remember, failure to plan is planning to fail. Marketing is not a standalone one-off activity. It is made up of several different components that are necessary throughout each and every stage of a business endeavors, from long before even a sale is made to long after. With so much going on, it is essential to have a strategy in place. But first, let's talk about marketing strategy definition and its importance. So the marketing strategy can be defined as the business overall game plan for reaching prospective leads and turning them into customers of the products or services the business provides. Generally, it involves the company's value proposition, key brand messaging data on target customer, demographics, and other high-level elements. A marketing strategy combines all aspects of the customer's journey and gives visibility to each department. This then allows the organization to focus on the resources available, figuring out a way to use them to the best of their ability in order to generate sales and increase competitive advantage. Now, let's have a look at what is a marketing strategy and what is a marketing campaign. Means marketing strategy versus marketing campaign. When it comes to marketing, there can be some confusion over the difference between a marketing strategy and a marketing campaign. They are both the same thing, right? In short, no. Your marketing strategy framework is more of a high-level overall strategic plan that is connected to the entire brand and its organizational objectives, whereas marketing campaigns are much more focused, short-term initiatives set out to achieve a very specific goal. Your marketing strategy should be used to help inform your marketing campaigns, and a marketing strategy encompasses the bigger picture. A marketing campaign, on the other hand, describes the logistical details for each specific project. But this is an entirely different topic for another time. So let's get back to focusing on your marketing strategy. Why do I need a marketing strategy? In an environment that is subject to frequent and unpredictable change, you might wonder, why should we have to focus so much energy on developing a long-term strategy that is likely to need amending anyway? Well, the answer to that is, without a strategy in place, we don't have repeatability or scale. And you will understand what I mean when we discuss the importance of a repeatable marketing strategy. So let's talk about it. While your marketing strategy might require regular adjustment or tweaks, it provides you with a template of where to start and makes it easier to see similar or improved results from each campaign without having to completely reinvent the wheel. It also creates stability and a sense of predictability within the marketing department. Christopher Peen cleverly compares a marketing strategy to a menu. A menu is a repeatable process and a framework. For example, if your dinner menu during the Thanksgiving holiday is typically made up of turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, corn, and pumpkin, then it is probably fair to assume that is going to be more or less the same each year. Yes, you might change your methods or recipes or even add in or take away an extra item or two, but the core plan remains the same. As a marketer, our menu probably looks similar to each quarter. As we work towards a comparable outcome of brand awareness or lead generation using our variety of dishes, from email marketing to SEO, which is search engine optimization, to PPC, and so on. While our recipes are adaptable and can be altered, the menu is more or less the same, allowing us to have more free time to spend on improving our recipes rather than changing the menu each week, month, quarter, or year. Now let's have a look at the importance of a scalable marketing strategy. Once you have a solid marketing strategy in place that is repeatable, you can now also use it for scale. So in other words, you could share it with another employee's team or the division of the company. That way the entire company is able to adopt the same marketing strategy for all of the products and services. This will help you keep everyone on the same page and allow for consistency across all of your marketing campaigns. Imagine you were super busy on the run up to Thanksgiving and you had not found a minute to properly plan out your holiday dinner, and so your neighbor shared there with you. This would be extremely helpful and save a lot of extra stress and time. Instead of having to focus on the why and what, you can now simply focus on the how. And if this menu was a success, then you might want to share it with your own friends and family. So this one menu is now helping many homes prepare great dinners. Taking this back to your marketing strategy. With an effective plan in place that is both repeatable and scalable, you are free to focus your efforts on improving the strategy and making it work rather than wasting a lot of time that you don't have worrying about what the strategy is going to be. Target audience. Before constructing a solid marketing strategy, it is vital to know exactly who you plan to target. Who your target audience is will impact many important decisions that you need to make, from branding and pricing right through to the messaging you use and marketing channels you choose to promote your products or services on. Always remember this point, that there is only one winning strategy. It is to carefully define the target market and direct a superior offering to that target market. The more defined your target audience is, the better your marketing strategy will be, as you will be able to create all of the brand marketing content, messaging and ads with them in mind. As time goes on and you gather more insight, you will continue to gain a deeper understanding in who exactly falls into your target audience. So don't be afraid to learn as you go and be adaptable to change, as you might find need to go after a different group of customers to those you originally set out to reach. And no, before you ask your target audience simply cannot be everyone, unless of course you are Amazon, who after 16 years of establishing themselves as an e-commerce royalty have earned this ability to target everyone and anyone they want. Now, you may have a confusion. Is there any difference between target audience and target market? So the answer is yes. It can be pretty confusing when you see the terms target audience and target market being used interchangeably, and many marketers unknowingly assume that they are the same thing, while sometimes they may be the same for your business. This is not always the case for others. So let's quickly take a look at the differences. Let's first talk about the target market. The target market is essentially the general group of people who will use and consume the products or services you offer. These people may share demographic characteristics such as age, gender, income, and job. For example, the target market for nappies and babies wipes is babies and toddlers of all genders. Additionally, the target market for a luxury beauty salon might be women and men of a certain age, then come under a specific category bracket and live in a particular location. Now let's discuss what is target audience. The target audience is whoever the business expects to purchase their product or service. If you use the earlier example of nappies, the product itself is aimed to the babies and the toddlers, but of course they are not going to be the ones making the actual purchase. In this circumstance, the advertising and marketing efforts should direct it at the target audience, which is made up of parents and guardians making the purchase. Your target audience can also be a subject of your target market. These are people who are trying to reach as part of particular marketing, communication, or promotion. For example, a luxury beauty salon might be offering discounts of a number of anti-wrinkle treatments. As these treatments are generally age specific, there is no need to target your entire market. Instead, your target audience can be made up of those who are within the right age bracket. But you may have a question in your mind: what is the importance of defining the target audience? So let me tell you that having a defined target audience is a vital element of your marketing strategy. It enables marketers to, number one, perfectly tailor content within each campaign to appeal to the emotions and interests of the target audience. Number 2, understand the language used by the target audience, including phrases and terms that might resonate with them. Number 3, position their messaging in a way that connects with the audience problems, desires, and motivations. Number 4, know where the target audience spends their time, be it online or in the physical world, so they can place their messaging in. Number 5, the most effective locations. Number 6, understands what is expected of their products or services. For future purposes, being able to relate to the tone and content of a message is necessary in order for people to buy into your brand. This ability to strike a chord with your customer allows you to make a personal connection and establish trust. By targeting consumers who are highly likely to have an interest in your brand, product, or service, you are more likely to see a higher return on investment in comparison to sending out direct mail to every possible household. Have you heard about audience segmentation? If not, so let me tell you everything about audience segmentation. Once you have established your general target market, it's time to segment customer segments. Customer segments are made up of a number of subgroups of your overall audience, often defined by their similar needs and wants. Consumers have become much more empowered and expect highly personalized messaging from brands, meaning their segmentation is now more crucial than ever. For most companies, there are various types of customers that might have an interest in their products or services you offer. The process of segmentation involves identifying these different groups and effectively positioning your brand to each one. So let's briefly discuss some of the most common methods used by marketers to segment their target audience. Number 1, demographic. Demographic segmentation is one of the more basic methods and involves grouping consumer based on factors such as age, gender, and marital status, education, religion, race, income, occupation, and family size. This data is one of the easiest and quickest for brands to collect and analyze. So it's no real shock that most companies successfully segment their customers using demographic. Number 2, geographic. Geographic segmentation involves the division of your target market based on their country, region, or state. In certain scenarios for smaller companies, it can even be beneficial to drill this down further to the city, neighborhood, and zip code. But it doesn't just focus on the where of your customer. Geographic data factors in the urbanicity, climate, culture, and language of your target audience, all of which can have a great impact on your marketing strategy. Number 3, behavioral. Behavioral segmentation involves dividing your audience based on the information you have gathered during their past interactions with your brand, be it online or on your website and within your app, how they behave in store. Having this insight gives your company the advantage of knowing when, why, and how to optimize your customer's experience. Any findings and decisions you make as a result are based on real data rather than something presumed. Number 4, psychographic. Psychographic segmentation focuses on your target audience personality traits, values, interests, lifestyle choices, opinions, and motivations. This sort of data is often collected via focus groups, surveys, interviews, and case studies. Understanding the incredibly different needs and wants of each subgroup and being able to apply this knowledge to your marketing campaigns is the key to achieving high-end conversion rates. As a marketer, when you are equipped with in-depth understanding of each of your customer segments, you will be able to set objectives and form ideas centered around your audience. This will ensure that you create only the most highly personalized campaigns that will achieve maximum impact. Your customer segmentation should underpin every part of your company's marketing strategy. Now, let's have a look at the sales funnel marketing. While we are on the topic of the customer segmentation, it makes sense to touch on the sales funnel, sometimes referred to as the marketing funnel or the buyer's journey. The sales funnel is essentially the path taken by a potential customer that leads them to the purchase of your product or service. The idea is that marketers cash out their nets and draw as many leads as possible into this funnel. They will then slowly nurture each of these leads through the different stages and ultimately up converting some of them into customers. And in ideal world, the funnel would be more of a cylinder, resulting in every lead conveying into a customer. But of course, in the harsh world of marketing and sales, this is never the case. Hence the narrowing funnel. Now you may have a question: what does the sales funnel have to do with marketing strategy? So let me tell you that having a well thought out sales funnel should be a high priority for your marketers. It provides great insights into the thought process and challenges and decisions that are being made by your potential customers, as well as that your communication with each consumer should be very different based on their stage in your sales funnel. So it has a huge impact on your marketing content too. Having an understanding of your sales funnel, you will also highlight the points at which your target audience is dropping out and failing to convert. This valuable information will allow you to put a plan in place that helps you prevent potential losses. Each stage of the customer's journey requires a different approach from the marketer if they want to move customers smoothly down this funnel. The last thing you want to do is send someone the wrong message at the wrong time. It's important to note that the sales funnel or buyer's journey is not a one size fits all model. It varies a lot from brand to brand, and there is not a single agreed upon version of the funnel. Some have more stages than others and give each stage a different name, but the overall idea remains the same. And that overarching idea is to provide your audience with marketing content that is timely, targeted and relevant. So hey guys, that's it for today. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you want to watch more interesting videos like this, make sure to subscribe this channel, and I will see you in the next one.